So we've got ourselves another Evo. It is the Complete Winger, 60,000 coins or 500 FC points. Honestly, they make this up every single day. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for Eldorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with Eldorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. We got the Diego's Dream where we had a 500k evolution or 1,000 points. How is this 60,000 or 500 points? I mean, it makes no sense. But regardless, we have got it for 60k, which I would definitely issue more for. When it's kind of going over that 250,000, I'd probably say the points might normally be worth it. But regardless, we have got an 88 overall, 94 pace, 90 shooting. Position needs to be left. 10 playstyles and 2 playstyle plus is max, and we are going to get the technical plus. Evolve a left winger and help them unleash their true potential with stat boosts, new role playstyles, and a technical plus. This is going to be play 2 match, win 2 match, win 4 matches, assist in 3, and win 5 matches and assist, or in fact score 4 with your Evo. So a heavy amount of matches. We're looking at 11 at a minimum, which I suppose isn't terrible with the fact that we can do 2 at the same time now. It does seem that they're going very heavy on evolution, so you do need to keep up pretty to date with them. We're going to get a max of 91 dribbling, 89 on the aggression. We get 2 weak foot, which can go up to 5. We'll get pace up to 92 max, passing to 88, skill move up to 4. We do get a few extra play styles and the winger and the inside forward role plus and the wide playmaker plus. Stamina's going up to 90 and shoot is going up to 88. So with the technical, now it's not my personal preference in terms of a playstyle plus, but you're either basically going to have somebody who's already got a double to get them up here, or you go, in fact, is it? So it does go up to 90, but it is just a +2, which is very interesting because that could help kind of like if you look at like a Barnes or somebody a little bit lower, for instance, you're not necessarily going to get a major upgrade already. So if you could find somebody that maybe you've done, like for instance Liao, if you've got him and maybe done an evolution, or somebody with the technical already, or at least a double already, you could make them into say an 88 with the possibility of another upgrade in the near future. If you go for the 90s, so if we go Reeton for instance, the 90 evolutions are not going to be just yet. So playing it smart is never a bad thing when it comes to it. We'll have a look at the full overall soon, but we are looking at a solid left wing if possible. Now, it's mainly because of me. Like, I personally don't like the technical as much. I'm a much more bigger fan of quick step, so that would be kind of where I personally would go. But it's not the worst. It's most definitely not the worst playstyle they could give you here. So let's go over to Futbin. Hopefully they have got this evolution already in, which they absolutely do. Fantastic to see. So let's have a look. We are going to get a double upgrade on the pace, 4 on the shooting, 3 on the passing, 4 on the dribbling, 5 aggression, 5 stamina. So this is exactly what the 2 upgrade is like. It's not a definitive kind of upgrade. It is very much just a stepping stone by the looks of it. I do like that the 2-star weak foot. So for instance, if you've got a 3-star weak foot player, he is going to get the 5. Skill move goes up to 4 at the minimum. We get the technical plus, and then we get the rapid, first touch, whipped pass, and technical already. And then obviously we've already discussed the roles. I don't think we're going to get populars anytime soon. And apparently the players are not either. None of them, allegedly. Okay, well, we can kind of not work with that, apparently. Why does it come up here, then? That's so weird. And what about if we pick let's go pick a league. Prem? No? Okay. So then, if we look at FUT.GG instead, then. So, realistically, you are looking for a left wing at a minimum. I don't know if I would go for kind of like a left wing cam or a striker, unless the striker's already got a finesse shot or a power shot. That would still work then, obviously. You could go, for instance, Tillman has already got the technical, so it's not the worst thing, but realistically, is he going to be your choice? That's going to be the question. We've obviously got Simons, we've got Victor, Zaha with the quick step, and I can't remember last year, we did have the quick step. I don't know if we ever had all three, the quick step, rapid, and technical, but we definitely had like a quick step technical or a rapid technical in there that works every now and then, to be honest. It was kind of going down the list. Obviously, you could go with someone like a Neymar and go for the trickster. When did that Young get a card? I can't remember getting that. Unless that's been recent. I can't remember him getting that card. Where was I then? You've obviously got Sonny Baby. I mean, that's not going to be a bad price. Let's have a look at the overall. So we get the double on the pace, 90 pace, 90 shooting, 86 passing, 90 dribbling, and 75 on the physical. What's the in-games? Good composure, agility, balance could do with some work. So if we went for an engine, 90, 86, 94. I mean, it's not a bad one. I love the card design on this. The card design is absolutely brilliant, especially on some of them. I think the Hero, I want to say it's the Heroes. The Heroes looks incredible, like a stunning background. So it would be nice to see a little bit more from that as well in terms of SBCs. We got evolved players. Anybody that looks in the right way. Zaha with a technical. I'm trying to think of what the best combination you could go with this. You're going to have a few that do have, like you can see here, they're kind of upgrades from from previous ones that have got an upgrade already. But I'm thinking if you're going for a striker or you're looking for a striker-esque type, even though the shooting's only 88, I would definitely be looking for the finesse. Winger-wise, if they've not got a rapid or a quick step already, I suppose maybe going for if you could go for a passing, it might not be a bad shout, but I just think when it comes to winger-wise, I would be looking for either a shooting play style plus the Travella, the power shot, the finesse shot, or going for the quick step. If we went with Hazard, in fact, has he had it? Yeah, he has had the Winter Wild card. That moment, if you've got a Hazard, for instance, it might not be a bad upgrade for him, to be honest. Gets the 5-star weak foot. Gets a little bit more on the shooting, which is nice. The dribbling stays the same. Passing goes up a little bit. Bit more physicality. Again, that's not a terrible one. If you're going for just an out-and-out, he's already got technical. We'll kind of wait for the next evolution for him. That's definitely not a bad shout for Hazard. I would be very interested to see some of the popular ones in here. Hazard's going to be one. Neymar will more than likely be one as well. And then, I'm trying to think who else, if there's been a big name. Normally they kind of go with the top players more than anything. It's just what happens, really. So it's not necessarily anything bad about it. But even if you went down here and we saw if we got a technical already, because if you go for the lower rateds, for instance, because we know it's only a double upgrade anyway, if I could find one person, say we go with St. Max, I don't know if I've still got mine actually, he would obviously keep the technical anyway, but he'd still be then an 88, which is in the realms of another upgrade in the near future, because obviously they are going for a max of 88. So that could be a great shout for someone like this if you wanted to prep an evolution already, or even just wait for it, to be honest. It's not a bad thing. And could this be the first one that Phil Foden's had an upgrade in, actually? Well, what does he... Let's have a look what he's like in comparison. If we went with complete winger, don't worry about that. So he'd get a little bit of an upgrade. What's he for? So we got 4 better pace, 3 better shooting, 4 better dribbling. How much is that card? 601. What about the 93, in fact? Because this is going to be the first time we've seen a Foden upgrade much. I mean, it's not a million miles away. It's still a little bit. He gets the 5-star weak foot instead. Doesn't get the Travella yet, but keeps the option of a double play style. And you've got 1.5 mil. That could be the next popular, to be honest. So I'm thinking... You got Ribery as well. I know he's just had another upgrade from his from obviously the previous Centurions. He's had himself this version, which is nice. If it was to go for the 90, he's already got the technical. Again, it's not 7 on the defending. No one really cares about. And physicality, a +8. It's not that big of a deal because it's already low as it is anyway. But only 2 pace, 2 shooting, 4 and 3 on the pass and dribbling. And in comparison to the 3 million, he's already a 5.5. He granted gets the quick step, but that could be, again, a later on the kind of spectrum for him. Wouldn't be awful. I wouldn't necessarily go Forlan. So realistically, my betting would be it'd be like Foden or Ribery, Hazard and Neymar as the top popular shouts here. Then you've got loads of other options still. Like you could pick one. Obviously, in the top category, Savinho is always a shout. You could look at a Zaha if you really wanted to. Gavi, don't bother. Really don't. I'm surprised he's even got a left wing, to be honest. I thought it was left mid. But regardless, you've got the base Neymar if you wanted to get him up to 89. Again, whether you'd want to waste that technical spot over the trickster as well is completely down to you. Barnes is always another way, but I can imagine he will get an upgrade soon. Has he even had one? Oh yeah, he had the Centurions, of course, or Thunderstruck, in fact. But that one was now a while ago, to be honest. So realistically, they're going to be your best shouts for the top end. But I would definitely utilise this as more as a stepping stone. If you've already got somebody on that special category with already having the technical, it's no shame in just upgrading that. Z Roberto, if you didn't do the SBC, not a bad shout with this as well. Plenty of different ones you can go for that would do well with the upgrade. As you go further down, you kind of pre-planning another upgrade. Even someone like Leao, I know he's got the rapid and then technical. You'd want him on the left wing more so than a striker then, because you're not going to get a third play star plus anytime soon. But it's not the worst upgrade to prep him for another one as such. I'd say if you're looking at kind of like a stepping stone Evo, I'd be looking at like an 85 or an 84, just because they're going to have enough room then to be able to get another big upgrade on top of it. Someone like Barcola that you could add another evolution to him with another Playstyle Plus might not be a bad shout as well. Looking at Rafinha, looking at Diaz, Yamal, if you're looking at that sort of way for it. Or someone like Saint-Max, if you've got him, he's never a bad shout, but wouldn't necessarily be my first shout, to be honest. So that is going to be everybody. Let me know if you've got any of these top ones that you're willing to do. Hazard, I'd be very interested to see. I do like that card. But let me know down below what you think, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.